We're going to have Arahabaki against Ginsego. It's just a pole sticking out of the head. Like, why? I love how you drive your story, but please make more sense. So Ginsego must have some limitations. If they won't go insane, then it doesn't make sense. How can she stop them though? No. Is it going where I think it is? No, I have a feeling like we might end up with having duel. Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Muramasa. Yeah, I'm starting to recording this like 2 hours I think after I recorded previous episode, so it's not up yet, previous episode, so can't relate, but let's just go. Let's just go to the story and see what's going on. Also, I just realized that this is a new soundtrack. Oh. Wait, they have lyrics. Okay, let me know which soundtrack it is. Wow, this is good. What soundtrack is this? Is this like soundtrack for both of them? For like together, for like sister and brother? Huh. I find myself asking the most foolish of questions. Yeah, pretty much. She seems wholly unaware of her insanity. Of course, that is what makes her insane. I know that these questions are futile. I know what to expect, but my pain, my regret, will not let me stay silent. I don't think so. Whoa. I thrust my finger at the GHQ soldiers, at the beasts who were GHQ soldiers. The silver demon follows my finger, her gaze taking in the hell she created. Then her eyes seems to narrow, expressing satisfaction. Wow. The law of might. Hmm.
それほどに飢えていたのだろうか。人は常日頃そこまで闘争の差がを抑圧しながら生きているものなのか。光とは違って。だから。
Ginsego makes a circle with her right thumb and forefinger, then aims it at the nearby soldier.
少し弾いただけで。
She makes the motion.
こうなってしまうのか。
The soldier's body leaps into the air, as if propelled by some invisible force. The height of his jump is inhuman, as is the hole that burst from his throat. The thing that was a man lands on the giant, and clings on his armor, aims his bloodshot eyes at the machine's cockpit. The soldier grins at the sound of his name, or rather bursts his teeth in what seems a grin, then leans back, raises his head, and lunges, biting into the giant hide. You cannot bite steel. Okay, his teeth are like destroyed. Yeah. His teeth shattered. Blood runs down his jaw, but still he keeps gnawing, howling all the while. Whoa, he got actually like scream of like fear. Yeah. Private Kevik body burst like a melon, but the giant continues to fire. Ooh. Beside the cockpit dangles the man's severed jaw, stuck to handhold like a grisly trophy. We're going to have Arahabaki against Ginsego. I wonder... I mean... Yeah, we saw what happened in the last episode. Ginsego is OP as fuck. Like... She just affected the whole island, like... Just by coming here. With a roar of pure hate, the Major trains all his cannons on the Silver Tsurugi. Perhaps his sanity has already fled. His aim, however, is beyond reproach. 1,000 bullets find their mark. Ginsego's hand assumes once more the flicking position, and then her index finger vanished. No, it only seems to vanish. It lashes out again and again, far faster than human eye can follow, and the night shivers with the sound of sharpening pings. That is all that my sense can perceive. Okay, Ginsego is like... really overpowered. She's not only like strong as hell, she's also fast as hell. She just like used one finger to deflect all the bullets. What the fuck? No, one thing more. No one bullet reaches Ginsego armor, though the major fire is unceasing and his aim remains true.
クルセイダー乙女の柔肌に触れたいと望むならもそっと丁寧にしなくてはならぬこれではどんな娘もなびくまい平手打ちを食うのがオチであろうよ
Yeah. Is she deflecting bullets with her finger? Yeah, pretty much. My mind rebels against the notion, but there's no other explanation. Okay, let's see what will happen when he shoots the Dragon Breath. The giant turns and bursts its main gun, which comes to life with a blood-chilling roar. So next is the beam that took most of my limbs, a weapon with no visible projectile that burns its target to a cinder. It is a force to be reckoned with, even for Ginsego, but she doesn't seem to understand the threat it presents. Or does she? Either way, she's not amused. If this is meant to be a warning, then it goes unheeded. I doubt the word of it reaches the major ears. The cannon roar speaks, a moment more and it will lose its terrible power. Yet even facing a weapon whose nature she cannot know, Ginsego makes no move to defend or retreat. When the wave of energy swallows in Ginsego, she may sit with the arms crossed before her. For several seconds nothing moves. Time itself seems to have frozen. Is she dead? Yes, she's dead. Let's finish the game. Thank you for joining me for this whole adventure, and yeah, that was an amazing story. So I guess we can vote on Discord now what story we can read next. So I will see you then. Oh, I guess she's not dead yet. The question plays through my mind, but note, because I believe it's so to be. Quite the opposite, in fact. The question's purpose is to be denied. Okay, and explain how did you survive? Is the gravity some stuff? But you cannot affect with gravity the waves, right? Like sound waves, microwaves. Oh. With a crisp, smooth motion, the silver Musha spreads her arms. And right before my eyes, the giant cannon melts. Okay, the destruction doesn't stop there. The armor surrounding the cannon too slow away like ice beneath a blowtorch, sending sheets of molten slag crashing to the ground.
波を返してやれば。ほら、かよう。未熟な拳を使った腕は自ら砕けることになる。
Wow.
な。
This last is directed to me with a wink. Am I supposed to agree with her? Don't use techniques that are beyond you. I wonder what she means. Huh. She means like the gravity staff that Muramasa possesses now, but it's like unfamiliar and cannot like use it really? Or is she actually mentioning the railgun? Maybe like maybe I mean Minato can use railgun like maybe twice maximum. Well, he's just like having plot armor in this episode, but he should be using it like 2 times at most, I think. So maybe that's what she's referencing here. How can I even, when I haven't the faintest idea what she did or how, I'm still not certain what that weapon even was. So this is the chasm that separates us. From where I'm standing, she might as well be on another planet, in another galaxy, no, farther than my feeble imagination can take me. I'm a man, chained to the earth, and Ginsego is a child of the uttermost stars. Will I ever reach her? Is that even possible?
Sir George!
Oh, he actually used English. I was wondering, like, in the last episode, why are they speaking old Japanese? I mean, he's like racist, right, and stuff, so he could just like say, fuck you, I'm not going to talk in Japanese, I will just talk to you in my own language, and if you don't understand it, then well, your fault, learn.
Skiryu!
新手か。乱雑に群れをなしてとはまた無作法な。
Yeah, this is going to
レ
massacre.
ディーにダンスを申し込むなら順番待ちくらいするものぞ。しかしよからん。狩猟民族に作法を云々しても始まらぬ。参れ。光が相手して使わす。
Hikaru. See, and this is a difference between like Muramasa and Ginsego against other like dragoons, I would say, because yeah, I know she's Shinoichi and stuff, but against dragoons, she also have a horn, but this is like awesome looking and it fits this design. This is not a freaking unicorn, random unicorn stuff. Like on dragoons, this thing is like, it's just a pole sticking out of the head. Like, why? Ugh. But yeah, Ginsego looks cool. And so, the comedy enters its next act, as brave dragoon descend from the sky to punish the demon who wounded their lord. Ginsego rises to meet them, and battle is joined. Though I have to wonder, can what follows truly be called a battle? Ginsego is clearly toying with her opponents. Yeah, pretty much. They throw up a cage of crossing fire, but she darts through gaps that hardly exist. She plays a lot of Toho. They close and strike with their swords from all sides, but she bats them away with playful sweeps of her fingers. There should be like a bullet hell game in like with Ginsego as a playable character. That would be like a crossover of a Millennium. She's dancing. Yes, dancing. How else to describe the beauty and grace with which she fleets across the sky? And bam. I watch, entranced, unable to move from my spectator seat. Muramasa, you are a spider. You are supposed to eat flies. People? What people? My brain finally awakens to Muramasa's cry. The processes that were paralyzed by Ginsego arrive spinning once more to full speed. There are fewer soldiers than before, too few to be explained by the carnage alone. I should count twice as many men and tanks. Where did the rest go? Where did they? No. Oh, for the village! Yeah, they're going to massacre the village. Then their instincts might lead them to the town on the shore. I begin to reply, but something brings me crashing to a halt. I look at the center of the chaos, a storm of rage and despair unto itself, the giant piloted by Major Garrett. Even with half of his armor gone, he continues to fire at silver shape in the sky. What is keeping the monster moving? They are. Deep in the monster's bowels, those children are still being used as fuel. Yep. And then there are others to think about. The deranged soldiers feasting on their commands in their hellish place. To be honest, these kids are like impossible to save right now. Because even if he managed to like in this situation, if Muramasa and Minato managed to like basically take them out of Arahabaki, then they will just go insane because of Ginsego presence. And they might be like start killing each other in this cage. They are like until Ginsego is not gone from this place, there's no way to like save these kids. If I wish to save them, then the only way is to defeat Ginsego. Yeah, pretty much. Or just make her go away. What do? I can't solve every problem at once, not with Muramasa as my only asset. My comrades are nowhere to be seen. I don't even know if they are still alive. No, they have to be. I allowed them to come on this dangerous mission because I knew that they could be expected to survive. In any case, I have only my own strength to command. I will have to prioritize. Few concepts are more full with lives at stake. But alas, there is only one truth in this place. People are dying even now. Dying for nothing. Yeah, pretty much. You are in such a bad shape. You couldn't fight the giant alone. And now you are fighting this... not only Arahabaki, but also the... Zergs, basically? And the big boss, Ginsego. Muramasa writers. I love how you drive your story, but please make more sense. Because Minato was like 1 foot on the grave in the fight with Sorimachi. He have no stamina. You cannot do that. Muramasa ignites her Gatari. My body quakes as we start to rise, but the vibrations are weak. We have too little power. Will we even be able to fly? Oh? Ginsego looks down upon us and speaks calmly, eluding blades and bullets all the while.
今日はお前にいいものを送ろう。
Okay. In an instant later, Ginsego vanishes from the dragon's encirclement. This is no magic, I know, but simple flight. Flight whose transcendent speed and agility make it impossible for the human eye to follow. The GHQ Musha barely kept from colliding with each other in surprise. This act of seeming teleportation is made possible by Ginsego's command over gravity, and now the terrible invisible gale is coming for me. Yeah, actually that makes sense, because we saw Muramasa using gravity in the race on the Cruxes and she was freaking fast. So if this is main power of Ginsego and she can like use it freely, then yeah, we can imagine how fast she can be. Also, the usage of gravity should be the power, I guess, right? So what was it? Shinogi. The gravity that Ginsego using should be Shinogi, right? So it's taking stamina from the driver, so either it takes a little stamina or Hikaru is really like fit, I would say. So I wonder how she can be so OP. I mean, the pilot is the limitation of Tsurugi, basically. So Ginsego must have some limitations. Interesting. I wonder what's the case here. Because this is like very powerful ability. She just moved like the whole island and she's like moving constantly in that speed. So like moving the island alone, it would like take enormous stamina to do that. I'm kinda puzzled how Hikaru can like take the burden of it. I read it myself as best as I can, knowing as I do that the effort is futile. I fully expect that when the next silver Musha becomes visible, I'll find myself scattered in bloody chunks across the ground. My expectations are betrayed. Ginsego appears at the center of the storm, above the Rokuhara behemoth head. She perches elegantly atop his crown, then raises her hand before her. Between her fingers forms a perfect, incandescent sphere. Is she going like implant egg on Arahabaki like live? Like before the eyes? Really? There's no time to react. Before I can do more than cry out in alarm, Ginsego thrusts the glow sphere into the giant armor. Her arm appears to meet no resistance, sinking to the elbow if dipped in water. The giant tries to shake her off, but the silver demon laughs gaily and returns to sky. Further enraged, if such a thing is possible, the Major gives chase as best he can. A vain effort, of course. Ginsego does not even look back as she dodges his fire, slips past the waiting dragoons, and drives into the black of the night. Will we have like 2 Ginsegos actually? I have a feeling like this is time when we actually see hatching Ginsego egg. The moment Muramasa word reaches my ears, I blast off into the sky. The halved giant is still ascending, clawing its way towards the silver sky shining highly above. I follow after. But though the enemy's speed is negligible for Tsurugi, I'm unable to close the distance for several seconds. My damage is severe. But eventually, I get within range. The Major seems unaware of my presence, allowing me to strike with impunity. I raise my blade and set my sights on the point that I believe most vulnerable. His wings. Its stability fatally compromised. The beast cramps the pool of the earth. It plows into the ground with tremendous boom, pouring itself deep into the dirt. It won't be flying again anytime soon. Not that I mean to let it dry. I fall upon the twisted giant from above, desperate for every fraction of a second.
邪魔をするな。
Now the furious knight turns his cannons upon me. I have no time to evade his fire, and a single hit could finish me off. So I do what an insane man would do. I cut my engine and drop from the sky. I set my blade point down towards the foe, with my body, the hammer, my sword, the nail. Okay. This is actually cool image. I think I'll use it as a wallpaper, actually. I think I'll use it. If you have like full resolution of it, and like, let me know. I mean, just post it like on Discord if you have like full picture of it, so I can like take it as my wallpaper basically. Because I don't have the ability yet to like check the CGs on the menu, and I don't think I have even a folder in the game files for that. Or is there? I didn't check actually if there's a folder for this. Maybe there is a folder that stores it. I'll have to check. My target. The gash that my railgun carved into its chest. Contact. My sword plunges into the gaping hole and punches through the other side, snapping the giant's body in two like a twig. The excess energy of the drive nearly cracks my head open on the ground.
仕留めたか。
I shake my head clear and scan the wreckage. Within the half of the beasts is a steel cage. Yep, they're still there. And inside the cage, no response.
早さん。
They are they're going to get insane. There's no way that's not going to happen. If they won't go insane, then it doesn't make sense. A lot of stuff doesn't make sense in this episode, okay? So I totally expect for them to not go insane. His eyes open slightly to reveal lightless pupils, but though he doesn't appear to see me, recognition gradually dawns on his face. I guess he recognized him by voice, because he's in the armor, so he cannot see him.
港さん、そこにいるの？
はい。
なんか安心した。
Yeah, don't go fishing here anymore. He's alive, and his siblings, through dazed, are too. They're alive, they're safe. Relief floods my body, bringing me to my knees.
Mido! まだよ!
何？
Okay. Still active? I leap to my feet and turn to the monster, but no, it's as dead as can be. If these 2 years have taught me anything, it's how to recognize the Tsurugi. There's no mistake, this one is scrap. Which means the egg should have been destroyed as well.
こっちじゃない。卵を植えられたのは中の武者の方。
Yeah. It have like several... It have like 3 Tsurugis inside, right? I mean, there are like 3 Tsurugis, if what I understand correctly. Like, the biggest one is like just the outer shell. I will call it Tsurugi as well. This whole armor. Then we have this basically battleship of the Tsurugi, which is Shinuichi. And this is big one. And then we have the smallest one, which is a pilot, basically. So it can be either the big one or actually the cockpit of the Major. But she was like implanting it in the head, so this is not the... No, wait, the head is where the cockpit is. Yeah, so it can be inside the small Tsurugi of Major. Yep, pretty much. Understanding the malice, fierce roar and mighty sword all strike at the exact same time. I barely managed to block the slash, but doing so puts my face to my attacker. The GHQ officer, the knight in shining armor.
蛮族どもがよくも私の同胞をこんな異教の兵器室で幾人死んでしまったのだ。
I think he lost his mind.
離れ大陸のため来たる聖戦を共に戦うはずだった彼らが。
Okay. I could call his blame misplaced were I so inclined. He and his men are not innocents in this. They attacked me. They fought as soldiers. But that is at May. His anger is real. So too is his sorrow. So too are his tears. His every slash is fueled by hate. His every trust by grief immeasurable. From the eyes of his mask flow rivers of red, as if his crooks were weeping with him. And I ignore it all. Locking my heart in unfeeling stone, I ready my blade, set my feet, and cut George Garrett down where he stands. Well, that was pretty easy. Wasn't he supposed to be like very difficult to fight? Maybe his judgment was just weak because he got kinda insane. Might be. Hello, Ishijo. Nice to see you again. I wonder if I should like... No, it's 30 minutes, so... I was wondering if I should like mix this episode with the previous episode and make like 1 hour 40 episode, I think it will be. Not sure how long the previous episode was. Because it seems like a good way to stop the episode as well. Oh well. We'll see. Ichijo has witnessed every change to sweep the battlefield since Sayu left her alone at the lighthouse. Okay, she's not insane, so Ginsego ability have some kind of like range. And this is like kinda limited. It's not that far. First, a silver musha, Ginsego, almost certainly, appeared out of nowhere, and then the troops on the ground, Rokuhara, GHQ, started killing each other. That must be the mind-wrapping effect Officer Minato mentioned. And now, a group of those men has broken off towards Katase. If they're allowed to reach the mainland, there are no telling how many they will kill. They have to be stopped, but Muramasa is still pinned down. Why does that leave to stop them? Who does that leave to stop them? Who else? Toyana Ichijo's decision is synonymous with action. She knows no hesitation, has no second thought. From the moment her goal is set, her mind exists for the single purpose, to determine how best to accomplish it. How can she stop them though? I don't think she can, but I guess maybe somehow by miracle? She can get first to the village and like warn them and let them like evacuate and go away, like escape. First problem, how to reach the target. She can take the most direct route, that would take her through the center of the island, and therefore Ginsego's zone of influence, yep. She'll have to scare the island edge, staying as close to the water as possible. Slow. Too slow, but is there another option? None. Course set. Next problem. How to stop fully armed contingent of soldiers? Yeah, that's a problem. Use the only weapon available, her fists. Is there another option? Not really. None. Course set. Planning phase complete. Execute. She kinda sounds... Oh, hello, sorry much, you are still alive. She kinda sounds like Chester sisters from Umineko. Almost. It's almost like this whole monologue is almost like a dialogue between 45 and 410 sister. Like one is collecting data and the other is like getting data and just shooting and stuff.
てめえ
Oh!
なんでこんなとこに嫌がる
Okay, I was thinking like we just have like Sorimachi and he will like say something, but they actually met. Okay. Wait! Is his Tsurugi by chance operational? Wait, but she don't have any experience in Tsurugis, right? So can she drive Tsurugi? She knows this man. Sorimachi Ichizo. A tag in pay. A tag in the pay of both Roguhara and GHQ. The pieces quickly connect in her mind. His wounds and enraged, waterlogged clothing, the duel that took place in the sky above the island. Conclusion?
港さんを襲ったのはてめえか
Pretty much.
そういや、ジョーさんも来てたんでしたね。よりによってこんな時に鉢合わせしちまうとはね。
ちきしょう今はいいどきやがれ
おや、サイで。
てめえの仲間の軍隊が土地狂って市街地に突っ込もうとしてやがるだから止めに行くどけ
そいつは大事ですね。いやはや、そんなことになっちまったんですか。
これで最後だどけよ
嫌だ。
He should be injured pretty badly, right?
どうなさる
It doesn't seem like, though.
てめえを殺していく反町一蔵
Will you know?
さて、ジョーは人を殺したことが終わりで
Yeah, that's a question, because that's not so easy if you never did that before. It's different thing to kill someone that attacked you, and just like self-defense, I guess, because adrenaline rush and stuff. Same with her killing the big dog that attacked her in the forest. Probably Ichihime learned her like how to like self-defense basically. But yeah, that's a good question that he brings up.
ねえよ
それで殺せるんですか
Exactly.
首を折れば死ぬだろう違うのか
Yeah, the problem is, will you able to actually do this? Yeah.
そうでなきゃいけねえ。やっぱりあんたは私が見込んだ通りのお人だ。綾音のジョーさん。
Oh. Yeah, because she's like true to her like statements. She's not like Minato, like he tells like I will kill you and he actually don't want to. If she say I will kill you, she actually mean that. And that's what he likes. There was a comment like 2 episodes ago, and I really agree with it, that Sorimachi is at the same time like complicated character, but also the simplest one in this whole story. He's kinda simple-minded. You like doing something, you do it, you're okay. Just like, whatever, you want to kill someone, go and kill them, but don't feel bad about this. If you want to save someone, go save them, and don't feel bad about this. That's basically his mindset.
おう、怖い怖い。邪魔はしませんよ。けど、どうするおつもりで。相手は軍隊。拳一つで止められるってもんでもないでしょ。
Pretty much.
やってみなけりゃわからね
やらなくてもわかりませんかい
Yeah.
私にわかってるのは一個だけだそう言って何もしないでグズグズしてたら
If you go like that, everyone dies anyway, because I don't think you can stop them.
やってみれば助けられるかもしれない。
I think she's going to use Sorimachi Tsurugi.
ジョーさん、
じゃあな。
力がご入り用ですかい？
No. Is it going where I think it is? No.
相手が軍隊でも蹴散らせる力、今欲しいんじゃないですか？
You can give her Tsurugi. Just don't implant egg inside. Please?
何を言い出す気だ、てめえは。
この灯台は私もキャンプに使ってたところでしてね。ちょうどあるんですよ。
Oh, you have like Tsurugis inside, so they're like fully operational. Okay.
ここに私に任されてる作戦のための道具が。
That so sounds like some kind of infected Tsurugi.
もっともエイコラ担いできた後に気づいたんですがね。こいつはそんなことには使いやしない代物でした。なんせ主を選びますんで。
Ayana will have Shinoichi. Ayana will have Shinoichi. Not some mere like dragoon. She will actually have Shinoichi. Okay.
けれどね。
鎧びつ？どういうつもりだ？
このチンピラはね、ジョー。あんたみたいな人間が好きなんで。それだけですよ。
私はてめえのようなのが嫌いだ。虫図が走ってヘドが出る。
だからこそで。
I think I know where I will end this episode. It will be a bit shorter episode, I think. Do you have a guess where I will end? Let me know in the comments if you guessed correctly.
変態かよ。
どうします？私はともかくこいつはジョーの好みだと思うんですがね。こいつがあれば戦える。軍隊とも罪もない女子供を殺しちまうような呪われた武者とも。
Also, it means that Shinoichi actually have to agree with the pilot. It's not like anyone can just drive them and just like speak with them and stuff. They just have to like have mutual understanding, I guess. So that means Shinoichi is made for war, like back in the day, where probably... Okay, no, it was kinda different, I guess. Because in the war anyone should like be able to use a weapon. Or they were only used by certain clans that were like making tsurugis actually. Like family members and stuff. Just like Ginsego and Muramasa, they were like in the family. What a kurs musza hukisnąć nic, yeah.
信じられねえよ。だいたいてめえの施しなんぞ。え？なんだ？ヤゲンタじいさんの形見が。
Oh?
待ちかねたぞ。
Is that the voice of the Shinoichi? Okay, that's getting like more unexpected than I thought.
我が主、綾音一条殿。
Okay, Master Chijo.
御身は問われた。この世に正義はありや否や。
Oh, wait, this is the... So this is going to be the full piece. Yagenda had only the arm. So is this the armor that was missing?
お答えつかまつる。我らがこの世の正義とならん。
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. What was that? That was like a beetle? It looked like a beetle a little bit.
いいけジョー、正義をやってこい。
And she's gone. Show us what heroes are made of. So she's like a hero. Muramasa is like a demon. Minato, I mean. But yeah, we'll see this in the next episode. So this episode is kinda short. But yeah, lately we had a lot of long episodes. And I feel like this is actually a good place to end. Because I think like we'll have something long and amazing later on. And we had amazing episode already with all this Ginsego fight and stuff today, so yeah. I guess that just like dropped like from nowhere. Wow. It also kinda makes me worried because it is unnamed yet. Shinichi told that they will become justice and she's a hero. And we know that Muramasa is not really a justice. And Minato is not a hero, he is like more like a demon or like a human, but with like, I don't know. I have a feeling like we might end up with having a duel against like Minato and Ichijo at some point. They're like kinda opposites of themselves. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, for now, thank you for watching this episode, thank you for listening to me. Leave up a like if you liked the episode, leave up a sub if you're still not subscribing, and yeah, I'll see you next one. So thank you once again, and for now, Pocket Watch, it's going out.